What's going on? What's going on, everyone who's actually listening to this podcast right now? First of all, guys, welcome to the Nikhil Sai Show, which is hosted by me, the Nikhil Sai. And guess what's going on today? I'm back with another solo podcast episode. This is going to be pretty intensive. This is my second solo podcast. So today I'm going to be dropping so much value for you guys. So after, you know, running my own business successfully and helping my clients build huge revenues, and they have done multiple experience in sales, so we have kind of figured out like what it really takes, like what are the main pillars which can make a business successful, like what is the differentiation between like a business which is not scalable, which is not successful, and a business which can actually run and sustain and stay in the game for long term, right? And we kind of try to dig deep and do research and understand more skin in the game, like how we can actually scale things up, like what are the key things in any business. And literally, it's not 260 stuff you actually need in your business. It actually comes down to four simple steps you actually need to follow as a framework inside your business. So let me actually walk you through that. Again, it's not crazy stuff, it's simple, a four-step framework. Okay, so and you might be thinking like, what is the four-step framework and how does that work, right? I'll get to that in a second. So your whole focus is just to make sure that these four pillars are done correctly inside your business, and you will see your business actually taking off real quick without any problem. So whenever you are actually being stuck or like being confused, like where the problem is and all of the stuff, you just need to sit down, write down these four letters, and just see which one is the problem, and you can easily find out. So let me just reveal that real quick, without wasting any time. So it's nothing but ABCD. So I'm not kidding. I want to make things stupid simple. So I like to give things very simple. So ABCD is really the framework on how we actually help our clients to multiply experience sales and how that works. So let me actually clear the ABCD. Like, what does that exactly mean? So it's a four-step ABCD framework. How does that work? Is A means attract, B stands for book, C stands for closing, D stands for deliver. So no matter, most likely any business you are in, right? Unless you are in like a crazy different business model, most likely you attract right eyeballs for your business. You convert them into leads, and then you book them into qualified appointments. I'm talking about highly intensive, like high charge, high ticket businesses, like it could be coaching, consulting, agencies, real estate, insurance, like any business you need like human interaction. Like nobody will directly buy like $50,000 product on an order page without even talking to anyone, right? It's a very rare case. So basically, when you need someone to hop on a call, this is the four-step framework you actually need to use: attract, book, close, and deliver. Pretty simple stuff. So whenever you're actually stuck in your business, you need to check which one is actually stopping you, which one is a real bottleneck. Are you having an attention problem? Are you struggling to attract more people? Are you struggling to book more people? Is that the conversation problem? Is that the appointment setting on your business? Are you struggling with closing? Is sales is a real problem after you're having conversations? Is that like you're unable to convert a lot of potential clients into actual clients? Or is that a delivery issue? Are you having bottlenecks in the delivery? Are you unable to scale because of delivery issues? So how can you fix that? What kind of systems and process you actually need to actually take that business to the next level? So this is the whole framework. Nothing crazy, no complex stuff, no 21st step XYZ. Nah, this is all it actually needs, all you need actually to take it to the next level. So I'm going to be going deep into every single thing, so you actually have more clear intention of like, what is this A, how can I attract more people? What is this B, how can I book more people? What is the C, how can I close more people? And what is the D, how you can actually deliver at a higher scale? So yeah, after we actually typically help our clients in all areas, because their success is what actually is more important to us when it comes to our coaching, consultations, as well as our done for you agency services. We want to make sure we focus on all areas, so our clients do not need to have like any bottlenecks, so they're not stuck, they're just having that smooth frictionless process to actually scale to the roof. So let me actually get into the step one of actually attraction. So most likely everyone has this problem, no matter what, big company, small company, startup, you're just building out your programs or nothing like that. You just have an attention problem. Most likely you are not attracting enough people, there is a lack of eyeball. So attraction is nothing but getting someone to know you and just kind of have the first impression, or just like to know you and get more insights of like what you are. It's more like a branding stuff. They're just like recognizing you for the first time, right? Attraction. So attraction is really crucial. At the same time, it's hard, it's capital intensive, it requires a lot of capital if you're running ads. So most startups or businesses, or someone who's just starting his business, right? Or someone who's not having that much budget to actually start and scale their business, this get stuck in the attract phase because they don't have the budget. Attraction could be done again two ways, organic and advertising. Organic, again, inbound, outbound advertising, different type of channel like Facebook, YouTube, all of that crazy stuff, Bing ads, and native ads, email marketing and whatnot. But yeah, the thing is, right, attraction is crucial. So first of all, before you attract, you need to be very focused. So what do I mean by focus? I mean, I need no one's attention unless they are my potential client, unless someone who can get inspired by me or start something on their own. These are the two people I like to attract, or who I can actually genuinely help or add value to. Other people I don't want to attract. I need no attention of them, right? So the most common mistake most common business owners do is they just try to attract everyone. They be like, hey, I'm gonna serve the 7 freaking billion people in the world. But dude, like, that's not how business works. You should be very focused on who you're trying to attract. So it comes down to your ideal avatar. So who you're trying to attract, what kind of outcome you're going to help them achieve, is really something you should be having very clear as a business owner. That's when you can actually attract the right audience. Then again, attraction, different problems. You can focus on advertising if you have a budget, right? Facebook ads, YouTube ads. You can go organically, like Facebook group, Instagram, growing your channel organically using content, posting continuously YouTube videos, and writing blog posts and whatnot. But it's not hard. The main problem is, most the traffic is right there, the people are actually ready. You don't go and, I mean, it's like there's so much traffic on the lane, but you're like hiding beside your curtain and saying, oh, there is no traffic. Like, you should walk out and stand in center of the city. That's when a car will come and hit, and you're like, wow, the traffic is right there, right? The traffic is there, people are already there, they're looking for your solution. You just need to be in the right place. Again, if you have no time, pay for it, ads, best way. If you don't have money, time is the thing, right? You need to, either you should have time or money, right? So you need to dedicate your time so that you can get organic traffic, right? And you attract people. So attraction is the easy job, nothing crazy, nothing intensive, or nothing like very hard job. You just need to be dedicated, know your ideal client, and think about that, like where they actually spend time, and start to try to be in a places where you can actually get their attention. That's the first step. Then let me go to the next step, which is the B, which is book. Now, any high ticket service, coaching, consulting, real estate, insurance, like no matter what crazy niche you are in, if you are actually playing a capital intensive game where the transactions are $2,000 and above, right? Most likely people feel comfortable paying that type of price on a call, right? Or maybe they just need to talk to someone before they pay, right? So in that cases, your goal is to get them on a call. I like to say, keep it very focused on actually booking the call. So whenever I get a lead, the whole focus is how can I position as an expert to get them on a call. That's it. No crazy stuff, no confusion. That's the only thing our entire intention is. And most likely to actually give them a reason to book a call, no matter what business you are in, it's about social proof, credibility, authority, and what you can bring on the table is what makes them to book a call. So you need to constantly keep adding value. When I mean value, it's not a 25-minute long webinar you're going to send them. When I mean value, it's more about what exact thing you can actually get them as an outcome. What is the XYZ person story which you have already helped, who is very similar to the potential prospect you're actually trying to get on a call with. I think these stories is what really going to get you more bookings, and really clear focused conversations. Like, it's going to be like an intensive conversation where you're going to just say, hey, you need more help, book a call. So every time you're actually trying to book a call, the main problem most people do is they reveal how. You just need to reveal what and why, never reveal how. If you reveal how, people lose curiosity and they know it all, and they feel like, I know this, I need not to talk to you because I know this. Because the reason they are in that situation is they need your help. But once you say how this works, what are you doing and why you are doing this, they're like done, because they feel that they know that stuff and they never book a call with you. So make sure you build that curiosity so that you can actually have your prospects come and book a call with you, right? So that's the second step of booking call. So again, there should be metrics, appointment setters, hyper intensive people. I personally like to prefer having CRMs in place. When a leads kicks in and they don't book a call, they will automatically have triggers and taggings happening, and they will go through a continuous sequence so that they get most nurtured, bombarded the right way, so that they can actually become an appointment in the end of the day. So that's the booking. Again, there should be KPIs. From every 30 to 50 conversations you're having, you should be easily able to pull up 5 to 10% closing actually closing. When I mean closing, it's appointment setting overall, that should be the like the booking ratio. So from every 100 outbounds you do, you at least need to book 1 to 2 calls. From every 100 inbounds you actually get, you need to get 10 to 15 inbound bookings. So that's the normal typical stats when you do on social media. In email it's little less. And overall, I hope you got a point on how to actually get in skin in the game in the booking place. So if you're not at least having 5 sales calls booked a day, you're losing that day. So make sure that you're actually doing the booking game right. And the typical show up rate is 80%. Make sure you use Calendly or any other software which is similar, and have some follow-ups in place, like 3 to 5 reminders, 1 day ahead of time, 2 days ahead of time, so they can come and show up, right? And 1 hour ahead of time, 10 minutes ahead of time, so they just want to make sure that they come and actually be on the call with you, right? So that's the booking part. So let me get into the third part, which is most crucial. Again, every step is crucial. These are the 4 pillars. If one of the pillar crashes, the business crashes like crazy, and you be stuck and, oh, I'm not sure what to do. But just sit down and see which one where you are stuck at, and you can easily find a solution. So again, attract, easy solution, traffic. Book, easy solution, conversations, right appointment setters, having the right systems and CRMs in place. Now the C, the third part is closing, right? Close, converting a prospect into a client, collecting cash on the call. It's one of the most crucial part, because this is literally where you make money. Even if you have a million people looking at you, you don't make money. Even if you have 1,000 people booking calls with you, you don't make money. You will only make money, or you will only build a successful business when you actually close clients, when you have clients who pay you, who stick to you, who retain for you long term, right? So closing is most intensive. And I think I assume most likely you're business owners and who understands business very well. You just need to make sure your metrics are on point, your sales is on point, your follow up, your scripts, and your role plays, your sales team, your motivation for your team, and you're just doing the right stuff for your team, right? So just make sure that closing is on point. A typical closing percentage is like, again, depending on your niche is different, but most likely for coaches and consultants and any type of typical agencies, if you have a good offer, like a grand slam offer, and a great package, right, and a good follow-up system, you should be easily able to close at 30 to 50% if you do the game right. Or else most typical agencies and coaches, consultants, they stick to the 20% mark, which is still fine considerably. But I like to go all in, and I aim for 50%, and my clients do the same stuff, because it almost, you did the same stuff to get 10 people on call. So why settle for 2 people when you can actually close 5? Right? You can bring in close to 2 to 3 times extra revenue. So, right, so you just need to make that little less more effort, so you can get the outcome. But yeah, you conceive it, you achieve it. So don't get into the wrong mindset and settle for less closing percentages. You can absolutely push your skills. And one of the main things you can actually improve your closing is actually getting mentorships. I've seen a lot of sales gurus doing amazing when it comes to teaching persuasion, psychology, and how that little keywords can actually bring sales, right? And because you're sure about the impact, you're sure of the impact you can get to your clients. So if you're not closing the client who can actually get outcome from you, you're cheating yourself, or you're cheating the client who's on the call, right? So don't do that. If you know that you can't help them, better not ask for money. If you know that you can help them, like, go above and beyond to make sure you get them as a client, because you know what outcome you can actually help them achieve. So yeah, just make sure your sales is on point, make sure your numbers are right, track it, record your sales calls, and just make sure to consume that over time, so you can get more feedback for yourself on what's going on with your business. Okay, now you know how to attract, you know how to book, you know how to close. The last thing which nobody really talks about, unless you are unless you are like really stuck in your business, is delivery, right? So most people think like, oh, I get 1,000 people on calls, I get 200 people buying, and I'm crazy, I'm going to be making a lot of money. That's not how it goes. Most people get crazy stuff, like they get into craziness just because of the delivery issues. So especially when you're actually trading time for the money you're collecting, is going to be much more crazier, because you need to be allocating yourself to burn out continuously, because you don't have a great delivery system. Most of our clients, and what we have seen, which allow to scale up to the next level, is having systems and processes and automated delivery systems in place. That means, let's say if you're selling like a program or an educational course, right, for multiple 5 figures, or maybe like good high ticket multiple 4 figures, right? So you should have a automated delivery system in place with less human attention. So less human attention, where the personalization is required, that's where you jump in. Everything else which could be taught one time could be automated. So Again, it comes down to building systems, processes, teams, right education for your team and right expertise. Again, it's not going to be done in a day, but you evolve continuously to build a great delivery system. So don't be a business where if tomorrow you get suddenly 10 clients, you're not able to handle it, you're not in a situation to take them on. Like, that's the worst situation to be in as a business owner. So make sure you have no bottlenecks, make sure you're not stuck with the delivery, so have a more full-fledged fulfillment system which can take your business to the next level. So yep, and how you can do that, how you can build more full-fledged delivery systems, I think this could be only done if you do innovation, if you use leverage tools and systems and process in place. I mean, there are different ways to look at that, but I can't go very deep into this because different businesses need different type of delivery mechanisms. So if I explain that, hey, do this, do this, do this, it's going to be confusing. So I rather ask you to look at the top businesses who are in your similar niche and who are killing it with delivery, who can deliver the most number of projects or most number of services or most number of products, right? Look at them and hack them literally, right? Don't be that egoist who feel like, oh, why should I learn from them? Like, they're doing good, I will innovate something new and do much better. No. When you know someone who's doing much better than you, accept that and have that willingness to learn and execute that in your own business so that you can surpass them, right? And take it constructive criticism, right? Like make sure that you are always willing to learn and execute in the right way. Don't be in that negative mindset, right? Because your intention is to grow and create a positive impact in the world, right? So again, summing up, guys, it's a pretty simple four-step framework, which is the ABCD. Either you need to attract more people, book more people, close more people, deliver more people, right? Or deliver really in the right way so that you can actually have retention here. When every time you're delivering, make sure you have retention, because it's always cheaper to actually retain an existing client, and it costs less, right? So you can do it over and over and over. If you give them the best experience, they will be automatically retaining. Just add that constant value so that they don't churn with you, and you can absolutely build a high value business in the simple four step framework. So no matter what business you are in, most likely these are the four simple steps you need to follow. If you're stuck, check where you are stuck. Like, is that an attention problem? Are you not attracting enough people? Is that a booking problem? Are you not having enough sales calls? Is that a closing problem? Are you unable to close more people? Is that a delivery problem? Are you unable to deliver on what you're promising? So if any of this pillar crash, your business is going to be crashing. So make sure, check that around, and I hope you got some value. If you have any questions and any suggestions, make sure to ping me. So this is me, the Nikhil Sai. I'm going to be signing off for today. So stay tuned for the next interview, guys. I'm going to be coming back with another, Two Comma Club interview, and we'll be having a good time. So I hope you enjoyed the four-step ABCD framework, and appreciate you guys. Stay tuned. Bye.